Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And our pitcher tonight, Javier Assad. All right, ready to get underway. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And we're underway from Wrigley Field. Fouled off left side. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. The 1-2 on the ground right side, and it goes just foul. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through it for the K. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, situational hitting isn't as common with all the slugging in today's game, but a team that shortens up, hits behind runners, and advances bases adds a lot of value. Pitchers can't afford to give them free base runners because this group knows how to capitalize.
Just underway here from Wrigley. On the ground to third. In time to Bush. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Another solid power season. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. High fly ball, right field. Suzuki settles underneath it, and that is that. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Tarik Skubal. Digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Oh, 1 down.
Ball 1.
Skubal, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. 29 years old, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2018.
No.
2-1 now. Foul ball there. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying, and it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He shoots one out to right. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. First pitch way inside a fastball. And the 1-0.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Just missed. The 2-1. That one ripped, but foul. Two now. And that's too high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Now it's Alex Bregman.
Ball. Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
What a stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Michael.
So up next, Michael Busch.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Short hop liner handled it short. That ends the inning. Cubs get one on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. Here at Wrigley Field and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Now one missed. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 0-1. This one in the air right field. That one back there, and that's a foul ball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's Mookie Betts now. And fouled off. Strike 2. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's been a great free agent sign. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the second. Here's Nico Hoerner, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career.
Ball inside.
The 1-0.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
That one finds the zone. And a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. Ball. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Sit down on strikes. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Tyrone Taylor, the next Cub to hit. Good power, not great in the OBP department. up the middle and a base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back in there.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Squirts away a little bit. Oops, throw goes to third. Taylor into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Man at second. Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses inside. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Runner stays put at third. Three-0 down. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's two away.
Big strikeout right there. And that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Here's the rookie third baseman. A switch hitter batting right. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. So they've still got both their challenges. Taylor on third with two out. Swings and misses, struck him out. So one hit is all they get. We played two full. It's the Cubs 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Jacob Webb.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Teoscar Hernandez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
In time to get him. 1 away and a strikeout. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. In the air, right field. Suzuki settles under this one. And there are 2 outs.
Batting up, the catcher, Ben Worthbeck.
Here's the catcher, Ben Worthbeck.
Ball 1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. They're down to their final strike.
No.
Good job to fight that one off. Two down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game.
They say a solo shot won't beat you, but that definitely doesn't apply in a 3-inning game. That often can be all you need, and that was the case here in this one.
1-0 the final. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.